Yo. So today we're going to be going from a solid, just non-tilt window to a tilt window. These are off of an 80-something cabriolet, but they have full tilt action and everything. And I already switched one. This is the one I took out, the non-tilt. And as you can see, pretty similar. With the cabriolet, you do have to cut this little arm right here. And I trimmed the top a little bit up here too. You can see that one a little bit longer than where this one is. This one has like a little less metal on it. There's an extra little bracket on there that I'm gonna go ahead and cut off. I don't really know if it matters, but probably won't fit with it. And I also had to redo some of the little mounts on here. One was stripped out. I think this one's good though. I don't know. We're gonna clean them up and get them installed. First, gonna want to undo your seatbelt if you have the backwards ones. And then, first things first, we're gonna have to take this door panel off and pull out the gaskets. I did get some like remanufactured gaskets from some guy in Marketplace, but they kind of sucked. They cracked within a few months, and then I hit him up and he didn't really care. So yeah, as you can see, they cracked up all shitty. It'd be sick if you were doing like a show car and you weren't gonna have it in the sun, but if you're actually gonna use your car, they're kind of cracked. Yep. Now we can go get the other window ready and kind of mock it up with this one. Alright, so we're going to start with taking the glass out of this. Should just be these two little screws, which are some star bit. Then wiggle that right out. And the glass is free. And this is what we're going to have to modify a little bit. We're going to start with cutting off these little tabs and cutting that flat. Then we're going to cut the bottom of this off. I think right about there. Just use the old one to kind of mock it up. Just like that, we're all modified and ready to go. This one was stripped out, so all you have to do for that is just drill out the little rivets and then find like a nut and bolt, slap it back in there and replace it. Alright, now the fun part about swapping these out is getting this in, because the other one comes apart. This one we just gotta like wiggle it through. There's a good chance you're probably supposed to move the window to do this, or like take it out, but I'm not doing that. Ooh, a strong start. Now, if I can just get this. Ooh, that sounded terrible, but it's in. And then, tilt that way back. You know, keep the window, I think, in the track. That's what we're going to try first. See if we can wiggle this down in here. I think we're gonna have to put the window next to the track. Alright, so the trick was wedging a socket right in there to get the door spread a little bit, and then you can see the window right up there. You gotta wedge it up on top so that then you can wiggle the corner and get this piece up in there along with the top up here and just get everything into place. We can start working the seal and all of this into the door here. Just want to get the gasket lined up, kind of start working it in. We want it to go all the way forward. That came with the one from the junkyard. See if we can't get that to thread right in there. Ooh, it is very close. Wiggle it over a little bit. A little bit of persuasion on that. Ooh, and we're in. Maybe. I think it'll go. Probably way too tight. All right, so we got the frame in. The gasket it's a little shrunk, probably just from being original and like 40 years old. But I think it's gonna be all right. I would say it'll probably settle in, but I don't think it's going to. If anything, it's gonna get worse. But lucky for me, I have drain holes in my floor, so if it leaks, I really don't care. So I'm gonna go grab the window, see if we can get that installed. It's a good call to just clean the glass right away. You're probably not gonna get another chance to clean it like this well while it's not connected. You can get right in behind everything. You can get like right around where those mounting surfaces are and everything, and actually get behind everything that might be difficult once it's in. These ones have the holes where they bolt through. There's a different kind that glue right to the glass, and those ones always seem to fall apart. My gasket came from a set that were not the whole ones. I don't know if it's slightly different. Maybe that is part of why it has some little gaps and misshaped parts. It seems like it doesn't sit quite as high in the back or on top here. Maybe that glass is shaped a little different. I couldn't say for sure. I don't have them side by side to compare. But I don't know, it'll work. So there's little bolts and some little gaskets that go in there as well. Probably to keep it waterproof, but it's not really a big deal. But I don't know, they're factory, so we're gonna put them in. You want to really snug these up, but also be careful to not explode the glass. Or strip them. The ones I had were stripped, so they definitely can strip pretty easily. I'm just gonna go till I feel like they're snug. Try it out, make sure you get full range of motion here. You don't feel too loose at all. Alright, I'm just gonna throw all the gaskets back in, slap the mirrors back on, and we'll see how it looks. Alright, so this is where we're at. You can tell, got the tilt action going on. And then I had to adjust my mirror a little bit, but that's fine. See, it tilts all the way out. You get some of those, there's these little clips that go on here that hold those in place. I have to order some of those probably, because I can't imagine those are gonna hold up to the wind. Why would they? But yeah, pretty hyped. Some good clearance right there. Looking like a glove. Got the gasket up pretty good. You can see it's a little snug, but that's all right. And then same thing on the other side here. Which is pretty snug. Moves pretty tight too. I'm surprised. I thought they were gonna be a lot looser, but gasket's not bad. And yeah, excited to try them out on the highway. See what kind of wind we're working with. that's gonna be all. Hope if you have some, you can get yours installed too.